30 days.
That's all we are away from the biggest World Cup in history. 48 teams, 3 host nations, billions watching.
And somehow, instead of talking about tactics, stars, or predictions, we're talking about visas, politics, security alerts, hotel anxiety, and, $2 million tickets.
Which, to be fair, is also very 2026.
Welcome back to Sports Talk.
So here's the question tonight. Is this shaping up to be the most ambitious World Cup ever, or the most complicated?
Honestly, I think both can be true.
Right, because from a football point of view, this tournament could be incredible. France is still loaded with talent. Brazil is entering a new era under Carlo Ancelotti. Argentina is trying to do something nobody has done since Brazil in 1962, win back-to-back World Cups.
And Spain suddenly looks terrifying.
Especially if Lamine Yamal gets fully fit in time.
Which is already one of the biggest anxieties right now, injuries.
Yeah, managers around the world are basically waking up and checking medical reports every single morning.
And this is always the strange phase before a World Cup. Fans see countdown graphics and hype videos. Coaches see hamstrings.
Exactly. Kylian Mbappe is dealing with a hamstring issue. Lamine Yamal is recovering from a muscle injury. Brazil is sweating over several injuries at once.
And Rodrigo being ruled out? Wow, that could genuinely shift the balance of the tournament.
That's huge for Brazil.
It is, because Brazil finally looked like it was starting to settle under Ancelotti.
And that's the fascinating thing, isn't it? Brazil somehow arrives looking both dangerous and fragile at the same time.
Very Brazil, honestly.
No, but seriously, Ancelotti changes the emotional tone around that team. Players trust him straight away. There's less chaos, less drama.
I'm still not sure Brazil without Rodrigo and possibly Eder Militao can really be considered favorites, though.
You don't think?
I mean, I think they still have incredible talent, Vinicius, Rafinha, Bruno Guimaraes, but compared with France or even Spain, the squad suddenly feels thinner.
And Neymar?
That's the emotional subplot.
Because he still might make the squad.
Maybe. Ancelotti hasn't completely closed the door.
But there's something symbolic about Brazil entering a World Cup no longer fully centered around Neymar.
And maybe that's healthy.
Possibly.
But while teams are trying to prepare normally, the tournament itself doesn't feel normal.
No, not at all.
Because every World Cup comes with pressure, but this one has a different kind.
You mean political pressure?
Exactly.
And it starts with Iran.
Because Iran qualifying should be a football story, a strong Asian side reaching another World Cup.
Instead, it has become the political story hanging over the tournament.
And FIFA keeps trying to act like football exists separately from geopolitics.
Which has never really been true.
Not once.
Especially not now. I mean, Iranian officials are reportedly still seeking guarantees over visas and treatment in the United States. At one point, there were even discussions about moving matches away from the U.S.
And yet, preparations continue.
That's the strange thing. The football machine just keeps moving.
Iran is reportedly planning a pre-tournament camp in Turkey before heading to North America.
Which is probably how players survive all this mentally. They focus on routines.
Training sessions, tactics, sleep schedules.
Not headlines.
Though some headlines are impossible to ignore.
Oh, like the ticket prices.
Oh, yes. We need to talk about the tickets.
Because some of these prices genuinely feel detached from reality.
$4,000 for certain opening match seats, and resale listings for the final going beyond $2 million.
That's not a sporting event anymore. That's private equity.
But it matters because FIFA keeps talking about making football more global, more inclusive.
While ordinary supporters are increasingly being priced out.
Right. And maybe that helps explain another surprising development. Hotel demand in some host cities has reportedly been weaker than expected.
That shocked me.
Same. Usually 1 month before a World Cup, cities are overwhelmed.
Exactly. Flights gone, hotels impossible, streets packed with fans.
But this time you're hearing concerns about visa delays, travel costs, security worries.
And the geography.
Oh, the geography is insane.
One team could play in Los Angeles, then Dallas, then Toronto.
That's not tournament travel, that's a touring concert.
And for fans, it's financially exhausting.
Which raises an uncomfortable question.
Go on.
Seriously, has FIFA accidentally created a World Cup that works better for broadcasters and sponsors than for supporters?
I think FIFA would argue that the expanded format gives more countries a chance.
And that part is true.
I actually love that side of it. More African teams, more Asian teams, more stories.
And potentially more surprises.
Exactly. Morocco's semifinal run in 2022 changed perceptions completely. Now teams like Japan, Algeria, and Ecuador arrive believing they can genuinely compete.
And the younger squads are fascinating too.
Very.
France is still relatively young. Spain is young. Ecuador is one of the youngest squads statistically.
While some older teams like Iran and Argentina are relying more on experience.
And Argentina is still such an interesting case.
Because nobody quite knows which version of Argentina we're going to get.
Exactly. The defending champions still have incredible chemistry. Lionel Scaloni still has control of the dressing room.
But Lionel Messi turns 40 next year.
And somehow he's still central to the story.
Always.
But I still think Argentina's biggest strength is emotional. That team genuinely believes it can win ugly.
And that matters in tournaments.
More than people think.
Meanwhile, England is entering another World Cup with exactly the same atmosphere.
Meaning?
Half the country thinks they're favorites. The other half is emotionally preparing for penalties.
That's harsh.
But accurate.
And honestly, England probably does have one of the deepest squads in the world.
Which somehow makes the pressure even worse.
Always.
And France?
France feels inevitable.
That's the perfect word.
Even with injuries, they just keep producing elite players. Every position, every generation.
But I do wonder whether this is finally the tournament where the packed calendar catches up with everybody.
That's becoming a huge topping point.
Players are exhausted.
The modern football schedule is brutal now. Expanded Club World Cup, Champions League changes, constant international travel.
And now a 48-team World Cup straight after another exhausting club season.
Which may explain why the injuries are already piling up.
And yet, despite all this...
And yet, we're still gonna watch.
Of course we are.
Because the World Cup has this strange ability to absorb chaos and replace it with moments.
A goal.
A missed penalty.
A teenager announcing himself to the world.
A country suddenly believing for 3 weeks.
And maybe that's why, despite everything surrounding this tournament, people still care so deeply.
Because for all the politics and money and security planning, the core idea remains weirdly simple.
What's that?
That somewhere next month, probably on a random warm night in Mexico or Los Angeles or Atlanta,
someone nobody expected will score a goal that changes their life forever, and billions of people will stop what they're doing to watch it.
30 days to go.
And somehow it still doesn't feel close enough.
This is Sports Talk.